Hey guys, my name is Donnie. I collect records, and I'm always going out and getting these giant stacks of vinyl. So I thought I would go through one of my latest hauls. Um, the record store that I go to has a thing called the Bargain Basement, and they always have a ton of records for $1. And if you go at the right time, then you can get some really awesome stuff. So I'm gonna go through my latest trip there. Another thing, I'm in college, so I don't have access to all my records. So I only have just like a few boxes, and also that's all my roommate's stuff. So don't mind that. First off, we have Ringo. Uh, this is definitely his best album. I think it has a lot of his hits on it, and I think this is his last or the last album with all four Beatles on it. But I'm not like entirely sure about that. There's the back, uh, the inside, which has a little book in it, has all the pictures in it. $1. No, I like this. Rolling Stones, Through the Past Darkly. This is a foreign pressing. It's German. And one thing I love about foreign pressings is they're all laminated, or a lot of them are laminated. So I always like that. One thing that's like, it's a lot different from the American version. One thing is that the corners are not cut off. The American version had all the corners cut off, and this version has just like dotted lines. So I guess you're supposed to like do it yourself. But also the songs are different, and I think it was like the the back of the American version wasn't this picture. I think this was the inside of the American version, and there's a different picture in the back of the American version. But so it's different than the American one. Here we got Aerosmith. This is their first album, I believe, and it has a song "Dream On" it. So for $1, why not? And we got 10 Years After. I always loved this cover. I think I love the cover more than I like the songs on the album. But I do really like this album. It's really cool sounding. And, yeah, it's cool to get this album for $1. This is my second copy. I mean, neither of my copies are very good, but it's always good to get another one. Now, Frank Sinatra's, you can always get some good Frank Sinatra albums there for $1. So this isn't that great of a find, but I like getting Frank Sinatra albums every once in a while to just see how they are. We got another foreign one, Orleans, to however you want to pronounce it. This album has a song "Dance with Me" on it, which is I think it's a really good song. So that's the main reason I got it. But I like how it's laminated, and it's from Holland. Yeah, I like this one. The Best of the Doors. I love the Doors. They're one of my favorite bands. But I just thought it was kind of weird to have the song "Who Do You Love" on it. I think I listened to it. It was like a live version, like them playing it at some concert or something. It was kind of weird. This was pretty cool. Technically, I got this one for $2. And I'll tell you why. But Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti. I went there at a trip a while ago, and there was a copy of this for $1 that just had the one record. And then the last time I went, there was another copy that just had the other record. So I just bought both of them both times and combined them. So I got a nice copy of Physical Graffiti, $2. Pretty darn good. And again, it has all the little inserts. You can pull those out, and it's kind of cool. Really great album. This one I was kind of upset about. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, and the problem with the Bargain Basement a lot of the time is that you really have to check the quality of all the records that you buy, and this is like a prime example of that. I just briefly checked how good the record was. I didn't really take a good look at it, but if you look, then there's a big crack in it. I don't know, you probably won't be able to see, but there's a crack right there, and it just makes the first two songs just skip like a ton, so it's not worth it. This is another album you can see a lot. Queen, The Game. I've seen it a few times. I don't always get it, but I decided to get another copy of it this time because it's a really good album. Play the Game, Another One Bites the Dust, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Save Me. There's some good songs in this album. And Queen's always good. Now this one, I actually was I was about to go and pay for my stack, and then I just saw this, and I thought, well, whatever. I might as well pick it up. Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. Um, don't really know all that much about him. I mean, from what I've heard, I really like Marvin Gaye, but I've never heard this album. Now, this album, I think I got two just completely randomly. I had no idea about any of them. This is Terry Knight and the Pack, Reflections. Again, I know nothing about this. I just saw the cover and I thought it looked cool. It reminds me of Pink Floyd's first album cover with all the faces. But this album has a cover of I Can't Get No Satisfaction, Rolling Stones. And, I really like 60s stuff, so why not? Now, here we go. Paul McCartney's best album to me, Ram. I love this album. I've always loved this album. I definitely think it's better than Band on the Run. And if I see it for $1, I might as well pick it up. Look at the inside. Pretty awesome. Yeah, here we go. Smith minus plus. I do not know anything about this band. Maybe I should, but never heard of them, I think. So I thought the cover looked really awesome, so I thought I might as well pick it up for $1. Now this album, my uncle gave me a box of records a long time ago, and this album was in it, but I didn't have the record, so it was really awesome to find this, the Yes album. Been wanting to get this album because of that, because I've heard good things about this album. It's really awesome to get it for $1. Here's another one I've been wanting to get. Woodstock. This is the first album of the... I guess there's only two of them. 2 album set, or 3 record set, but there's 2 albums like this. There's a Woodstock 2, I think. Or I know there is. But I got it like a few weeks ago. I got it like the time before I went to get this lot. So it was really awesome to get both of those like back to back. And there's a lot of awesome songs on here. And it opens up 3 ways, but I'm not gonna deal with that having all the records go everywhere. Okay, here we go. Nancy Sinatra. I got her first album and I actually really liked it, and there's I think there's 2 Beatles covers on it. So I thought I saw these and I thought I might as well get them and see how they are. I mean, it's country my way, so I don't know if it's her doing country or what, but I don't know how much I'm gonna like this, but I might as well give it a try. And we also got this other album. I'm pretty sure this is not a studio album, maybe I'm wrong. Just as the soundtrack from a television special with special guest Dean Martin, Lee Hazelwood, and a very close relative. I don't know what they're implying there. I don't know if that's her dad or what, but another $1. Now this one I did not get for $1. This one was $5, I think. I got this up top in the actual store. The Jacksons, Destiny. I heard a song from here on the radio recently, and I really, really liked it. And I'm surprised I never heard it before. So I went out and I looked for this album, and they had it the time I went. So I started to get it, and that song was Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. It's an awesome song. It's really awesome to get this album. Here we go. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. It's really cool getting Black Sabbath stuff at the bargain basement. I mean, because it's kind of rare to find. But I already took the record out of the sleeve. It's kind of sketchy condition, but still. If I get a copy of it, I mean, it's better than spending, however much money on it. We got the last one. Clouds, Joni Mitchell. I've heard Blue by Joni Mitchell, and I think I have another album or 2 by her. And she has a cool sound, and I enjoy listening to it. It's very easy listening, kind of. Here we got all the songs printed on the inside. And I think she painted this. I know she paints. And it says, I guess she signed it there at the bottom corner. But yeah, it's really awesome getting these albums for $1. I definitely will be doing more of these videos probably. So, check my channel and check my other ones. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.